Hi, I'm Regina Stout with Keller Williams, and thanks for joining me on my market update. Just want to clue you in as to what's happening during the month of February of 2022 as we start the first day of March. And what I love about March is it's the first day of spring is just around the corner. Just 19 days and we'll be there. So hang in there if you've kind of dreaded some of the white stuff falling on the ground and some of these cold, frigid temperatures. Brr. Anyway, during the month of February, we were still hot after it. Not only did we have Valentine's Day and the Olympics winding up, we also sold 199 homes. Now, if you're thinking, well, that's not very much, let me tell you that where I got those numbers is I focused in on a very smaller area, I guess you might say, or just focused in on Mesa County itself, looking at homes that sold in Mac, Loma, Fruita, Glade Park, and then that northwest, northeast, north, southeast area of Grand Junction, the Redlands, going up to Orchard Mesa, East Orchard Mesa, Clifton, and Palisade, and then headed down to Whitewater as well as DeBeck. So I didn't want to get anything that was out of our real market area where most of us live and work. So that's one thing to recognize. The other thing is during that time, we have 155 homes on the market. That's it. So not that many. So it's kind of scary when you think that one of the best things about March is it's fabulous for basketball season. If any of you are basketball players with March Madness coming on and the Final Four and all those fantastic tournaments, but it is also the least productive. And I want you to know that it's probably that least productive because we're so busy focused on those basketball games, because collegiate basketball is probably the best in my opinion. So we're focusing on that and not worrying about business so much. But don't you worry yourself, because I am still here working. So one of the things that we can do is focus on, what steps would it make to make us more productive? So I've contacted some researchers. I did some research on my own, and there's like 8 different things that we can do that will increase our productivity. Supposedly that's what the experts say, but you'll tell me otherwise, I'm sure. One of them is to focus on being happy. So if walking in your house at the end of a long day, being perhaps like myself, greeted by a couple dogs with wagging tails, a husband who loves to cook, what wouldn't make you happy in that scenario? So if that's one of your dreams, let me know and let's try to make that happen. And stay tuned for the rest of the month as we talk about other tips to increase our productivity so we make March a very productive month, okay? Now, with that first tip about being focused on happy, I'm fully acknowledging that there's some things that are happening in our world that might not be so great. A war in Ukraine, inflation, we're all seeing it at the grocery store, we're seeing it at the gas pump, we're seeing it with home prices. But realize there is hope around the corner, and I will certainly do my best to help you walk through some of those more difficult times of purchasing a home or selling a home. So stay tuned, and thanks very much for tuning in. Happy March.